Have you ever walked into a theme park and immediately forgotten you were in the real world? Because Tokyo DisneySea doesn't feel like a theme park.
This is without a doubt the most beautiful theme park we have ever been to. Just walking around is so nice. The theming and everything is just incredible. It really makes you feel like you're there. Where are we? It is our first time in a Disney park since we've started our channel, and we are both very unprepared. We haven't done a huge amount of research. We're not really sure about where everything is, how the fast passes work or anything, so we're kind of learning by doing.
And showing you as well how to do it.
Our first ride of the day was the Tower of Terror. This isn't just a ride building. It's a decaying monument to greed and arrogance. The cracked walls, the flickering lights, the feeling that someone is watching you. Inside, the queue feels like a real abandoned hotel, filled with artifacts from around the world, each one cursed, each one telling a story. It's not just thrilling, it's cinematic. Tokyo DisneySea doesn't do jump scares, it does atmosphere. Let's ride.
I love Drop Tower, and that was my favorite Drop Tower ride ever.
From the moment you enter, the atmosphere is unreal. The music is subtle, the architecture towers over you. You are surrounded by water, bridges, ships, and entire civilizations built around the sea. DisneySea doesn't rush you, it invites you to explore. Aquatopia was our next stop of the day, mostly because the queue was only 5 minutes. Even the rides that seem simple are still beautifully themed and are wrapped in story.
Surprisingly fun.
Next, we hopped on the electric railway, and this might be one of the most underrated experiences in the park.
It's amazing. We had to take 3 monorails to get here, and I hated every single one. But as soon as we're in Disney, it's like, yo, look, another train.
Since it's my first trip to Disney, I don't have any ears, because ears you can buy only at Disney Resort. And the question remains, which ears am I gonna get? I don't know. I keep looking, and I still haven't decided. What I love about this park is that when we walk around, there is suddenly an appearance of characters. I mean, probably they are not suddenly, and probably you can check out for them. But for me, it's suddenly. Even walking around and looking at the people dressed up, that is so cute. It brings the theming and everything. It's just gorgeous here.
But not everything went to plan.
Oh, we are so useless today. Oh my goodness.
I'm pretty useless today. I thought we were going for a boat ride, but actually we were going to meet and greet a character that me and Asha have both never heard of.
Why?
So we're currently waiting to meet a character that we don't know who it is. I thought we were going to the boat, but we didn't go to the boat, we went somewhere else instead.
And instead, we met a lovely character named Duffy.
And we got a celebration pack. Welcome to Japan, Troy.
And it's not just me who's completely useless, because we actually filmed this twice. The first time Asha thought she was filming it, she was taking a photo instead. So, both useless today.
We then saw our new best friend Duffy on a boat, and we headed for the Leonardo Challenge.
We are on a treasure hunt, it looks like.
So we set off on our adventure to find the Da Vinci treasure or something. I don't really know. But by the end, I knew exactly what I was doing. Nothing could stand in my way now.
I think it's like this one up here.
Can I see?
Yes.
Maybe it's there. Again.
Map reading, not my thing. Getting food and drink, yes.
Nice thing is that food you can conveniently order in the app as well, and then just click I'm here, prepare my order, and select the time that you want your food. Pretty cool.
Now it's time for our first timed free entry to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
We took a second to appreciate how massive the scale of this area was.
It's so funny that now with the tag, happy celebration, everybody is acknowledging it. And they're like, oh, happy celebration, welcome to Japan, thank you. We've been to Japan for over 2 weeks now. Shh.
Timed entry, of course, meaning that you skip the queue. This ride feels so uniquely DisneySea. Dark, mysterious, and incredibly immersive. The glowing sea creatures, the eerie atmosphere, and the unexpected encounter toward the end make this such an incredible attraction. It's not a thrill ride, but it's pure storytelling. And honestly, it set the tone perfectly for everything that followed. After that, we headed over to something much lighter and a little bit more playful. Straight from The Little Mermaid, this is Triton's Kingdom, an incredibly immersive area that is designed for the little ones. But it's not all for the little kids. If you head outside, we found ourselves on Flounder's Flying Fish Coaster. Wow, that's a tongue twister. This one's short, but it's such a fun burst of energy. The bright colours, the cheerful music, and the gentle twists make it perfect for a quick laugh and a smile. It's one of those rides that just feels happy. And even though it's over fast, it's definitely worth hopping on. We headed for the other roller coaster of the park, Raging Spirits. However, it was a 2.5 hour queue, so we decided to skip it. Later on in the video, we do manage to ride it with a secret hack. Stay to the end to find out. Next up was the Nemo and Friends Sea Rider. And wow, this ride completely surprised us. The motion is intense, but not in a scary way. It really feels like you've been shrunk down and dropped right into the ocean. The screens are massive, the animation is beautiful, and the characters make it so fun and immersive. This is one of those rides where you forget you're in a theme park and just enjoy the adventure.
Beautiful, I like it.
I like how all the rides have some kind of pre-show during the queue and then actually getting on the ride. So it doesn't really make it feel like you're queuing forever.
Let's go and explore Agrabah. And maybe get me some ears.
This area is absolutely stunning. The architecture, the music, the tiny details tucked into every corner. It really feels like you've stepped into the world of Aladdin. While we're here, let's get some food. Curry was on the menu today, which of course you can order via the app. With our bellies full, it was time for Asha to complete her side mission. Mission complete.
Now as I got my Disney badge, we need to get you some.
What are you talking about? I've got some.
What?
Disney Channel. Can you tell we rehearsed that joke?
We wandered through the marketplace, took in the atmosphere and just enjoyed being there. DisneySea really shines when it comes to immersive lands, and Agrabah is a perfect example.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
Blank.
Beauty and the Beast.
What's your favourite Disney film? Let us know in the comments.
I'm not gonna see anything.
This is Asha's view.
I do appreciate all the little details, like now we are in Mexican zone, all the signs are in Spanish, there is Spanish music, even the signs of the toilets. You enter and there is mujeres instead of ladies. And then you go to a different area, everything is in Italian. And then you go to a different area and the toilet is for princesses. It's so cute and I really, really love it.
Treating my girlfriends to a Disney cruise. This counts, right?
Yes, you absolutely cannot do DisneySea without taking a boat trip around the immersive lands.
The best way to enjoy any Disney park is to just come prepared that you're not gonna do all of the rides. Dress up, have fun, put the ears on and just embrace the fun.
Bearing in mind, we were unprepared. At the start of the day, we ran to Hollywood Tower, we used our priority pass to go on 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and we paid for Peter Pan and the Soaring Flight. Had we have known better and been prepared, what we would have done instead was I don't know what the name of the roller coaster is. I'm not even prepared for this video.
After watching this video, you will be much more prepared than we are now.
What we would have done, run to Peter Pan. We would have used our free priority pass to go on Raging Spirits, paid for Hollywood Tower as it's cheaper, and we would have queued separately for 20,000 Leagues as it's the shortest queue. The only downside is the journey to the center of the earth and the Indiana Jones ride are both not riding today, but we're not gonna let that bring us down. Not here, not today, not in Disneyland.
Time for a quick ride on Sinbad's storybook voyage. It was a really relaxing and charming ride. To be honest, we both don't really know much about Sinbad, and because it's all in Japanese, we still don't know much about Sinbad, but it was fun nonetheless.
As the sun starts to set, it's time for our first paid priority pass. We are heading for Peter Pan's Neverland Adventure.
At this point, it became apparent that we were not going to get on every single ride at the park. As we hadn't done much research, we didn't know which rides we should go on and which rides we should avoid. As I'm a huge Peter Pan fan, I wanted to go on this one, and we did not regret it. It was awesome. This ride is next level. The technology, the scale, the way it pulls you into the story, it honestly feels like you're flying through Neverland yourself. It's easily one of the most impressive attractions in the park.
That was stunning.
My favorite thing that was done today, except from Tower of Terror.
We then carried on making our way to the back end of the park.
How come we haven't been here yet? This park is bigger than I thought.
At this point, the queue for Rapunzel was over 3 hours long and the fast passes were no longer available.
It just got cold all of a sudden.
Sometimes when I make a joke, I genuinely feel like I'm really clever, until Asha reminds me that I'm an idiot. The queue for Frozen was over 3 hours and there weren't any more fast passes available, so we just walked around the area, bumped into some Anna and Elsa lookalikes, and then headed for our next fast pass activity.
You could literally spend the day just walking around this place, just looking at everything, because it is incredible here.
This is the one ride that I researched before coming to the park and was told you cannot miss this one. This is Soaring Flight. This ride is absolutely breathtaking. The music, the visuals, and that feeling of gliding over famous landmarks around the world is pure magic. It's peaceful, emotional, and one of those attractions that remind you just how powerful Disney Imagineering can be. I cannot stress this enough. Do not skip this ride.
That's definitely my top ride ever.
Number one here.
No, for me, I think ever.
Ever?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, not roller coaster, but like ride, attraction.
Okay.
I really like flying and beautiful places.
I'm scared of heights, so the very first second was like petrifying for me. After that, it was fine.
And now, after dark, is additional vibe, is whole completely changed, different colors, beautiful.
The theming and everything here is just beyond words. It's incredible, this park.
We then did something that we didn't think would be possible today, a night ride on Raging Spirits. It was still showing a 2-hour queue, but with this little trick, we managed to get on within 2 minutes.
Single rider is the way to go.
As long as you don't mind sitting separately, single rider is definitely the queue to go. There was nobody in front of us, and we got on within minutes.
We was on it within one ride. We waited no more than 2 minutes to get on this thing.
We were saving something special for last, but before that, we had to go on Jasmine's flying carpets.
A whole new world.
Singing, also not my strong point.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, my first ride!
First ride of the day.
We saved something special for last. Rapunzel's Lantern Festival. It had a 2-hour wait almost the entire day, going up to 3 hours, but as our final ride, that queue time went down to just 30 minutes.
A nice romantic end to the evening, just for Asha.
Seeing this ride at night made it seem even more magical. It was worth every second. The glowing lanterns, the music, the calm boat ride. It's peaceful, emotional, and genuinely one of the most beautiful attractions we have ever experienced. What a perfect way to end our day together. The fireworks signalled our end of the day at DisneySea. Watching them light up the park after a full day of rides exploring an unforgettable moments was the perfect ending. YouTube is recommending that you watch this video of ours next, or you can click this button to subscribe to our channel. As always, thank you very much for your ongoing support. If you get the chance to visit Tokyo DisneySea, we absolutely recommend it. We will see you in the next video.